Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am in my workroom because I decided to record my process on how I paint. Now I am no expert, so please don't come at me because I have not done this in a while, but I told myself that I was gonna start painting and start doing what I love to do. And when I was in college, I took some art classes, I took drawing classes, I took graphic design classes. I have an art degree, and I realized that I really love painting. So I started painting because that's one of my goals this year. And I painted my first one, which I'm gonna put here on the screen. I painted my first one, which is based on Revelations 1:15. And the second one that I'm doing is still about Revelation, the book of Revelation, but this one is going to be with fire, which I think is in the same chapter. I'm gonna have to look, but I think it's in the same chapter where it talks about his eyes, which is describing him. The first one was his voice. This one is his eyes like fire. So we're gonna start doing this one, and I'm just gonna go through the process. And while I'm doing it, I just want to have I guess, a conversation. I don't know. Conversation is not the word. Let's see. What I'm trying to say is I am just trying to talk. Sometimes I like to hear myself. I'm not gonna lie. I love to hear myself. I love to talk to myself out loud, and I feel like I have a lot to say sometimes, but I don't say it. And when I do talk to people, they say that they like to hear me. So I hope you guys like to hear me too. But anyways, I have been a little sick. I got sick about 2 days ago. At first, I thought it was just allergies, but then I started having fever, kind of, and then coughing, and then right now it's like a mixture of both, but it's a little less than what it was. So if I sound like a little kid hitting puberty, then that's why. But let's start painting. Oh wait, let me show you guys the setup. Okay, so this is the setup of where I'm painting. This is usually where I paint. Last time I had it on that corner. I was painting on that corner. But I think I like this better just because the window's there and it makes me feel a little more relaxed. And these are the colors that I'm using, which is the fire color. I have this that I got when I was in college. I really like it. If you're into art, get one of these. It just tells you, here, let me focus. It tells you the colors when you mix it. If you go all around, and it tells you how to add it and so on. So usually I would put water on here and kind of prepare the canvas, but I'm just being lazy right now and I don't want to go through all that. I'm just gonna go and start painting because that's what I want to do. I want to paint. So I'm just gonna go straight forward. Now on the other one, I did the writing by hand, but I'm thinking to do this one a little differently. I think this one I want to put the letters where it's like a white spot, we can say. I might have to cut it straight because that's not straight. I want to have that white spot, and then everything else that I'm painting, I want it around it. So hopefully it comes out the way that I'm imagining this in my head. Now, I don't know if that's straight or not. It's probably not straight. As you can tell, I'm not going for perfection. I'm really just want to enjoy the painting. Also, I'm trying to post every Thursday, and I don't know why I did that to myself because clearly I'm not doing it. I did two Thursdays in a row, and then today I don't know if I should just finish recording this and post the first part and then do a part 2 later, or if I should just wait until next Thursday. I actually wanted to show you guys my new car, but Trevor and I never got to record it. So here we are. I don't know why I thought I could post every Thursday when I clearly have a part-time job, and right now my business, and also trying to paint, and also trying to clean the house, and also trying to like grow my business and trying to do new projects. I want to do everything at all. Oh, and I serve at church. I play the piano, and clearly I'm not going anywhere right now. I'm trying to post more consistently on my YouTube because I actually want to grow, and I want to be a good influence to people out there, to young people. If you're under 30, I want to be a good influence for you, because it's all about discipline. Now, I have a little, I don't know what it's called. It's a thing that you put on your hand and you hold it, and then you put the paint in, and then you mix it. But I think it's at my mom's house. So instead, I'm thinking of using this. This right here. It's not for this, but we're gonna make it work. And I will say, sometimes things don't come out the way you want them to come out at the first round. So if I have to repaint this, it's okay. I just hope I don't have to repaint it, because I'm trying to go for more of an abstract look. As you can tell, I love abstract. Oh my gosh. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I love abstract painting. I have done still lifes before. I have never done, well, I mean, I don't know if it counts, but when that video that you guys saw last time, it was a, what do they call those? Profile. Yeah, profile painting. I have never done any of that. I've never done like an animal or anything like that. But out of the still lifes and this, I think I like this way better. The still life just takes too long, and I don't feel like I enjoy it as much, because with the still life I have to sit there for hours and hours trying to get it right. And honestly, I'm not the best. Sorry. I'm not the best at painting. I just like to paint. I'm not the best at a lot of things. I just like doing it. And guess what? Life is not about perfection. It's about having fun. We're here once. When I went to, this might be too big for this. When I went to Passion in January, one of the preachers said, it's your first time here, so don't be too hard on yourself. And I'm trying to learn that. It's my first time living, so I'm trying to be a little bit more gracious. Is that the word? Gracious with myself? Because I feel like I'm too hard on myself sometimes. I want to do everything, and I want to have this perfect life, and I'm sure a lot of us do. But it's not about perfection, and I have to remember that. It's not about perfection. It's about loving the Lord, learning, process. Process is part of life, and I have to learn that. Straight to it. Straight to it. I actually feel like when I don't think about the painting is when it comes out good. Whenever I do try, when I'm being a try-hard and I'm actually trying to make it work, that's when things don't go well and they look weird. But when I just go with the flow and I just enjoy my painting, then they come out good. Because that first one I did, I didn't, the first time it was horrible because I was trying too hard. I was trying to make it like a river style, and that didn't work out. And then the second time, I just kind of went with the flow, and boom, it came out, and I love it. I love my painting. I like this one too. Coming out pretty nice. Just how I imagined it. And yes, I'm selling my paintings on Facebook Market. And you're wondering why? Well, if I'm gonna make this, and I'm gonna make 10,000 millions of this, or however much I do, I'm not gonna be able to keep all of them. So I need to sell them. Now, my still lifes that I have from when I was in college, I'm not selling those. Those are mine. And I have actually had people that has asked if I can sell them. And I have said no. I don't care how much money they want to offer. I'm not selling those. Those are my babies. That's how I started. That's how I started painting. But I love my paintings. And I feel like everything that reminds me of where I came from, I'm gonna keep. And talking about where I came from, I feel like in this generation that we have so much technology and access to see what other people have. We want what everybody else has. But it feels so good to just slow down. Just slow down in life. Just sit and paint, Ivy. Just sit and paint. Stop thinking about the rent. Stop thinking about the bills. Stop thinking about how you look. Stop thinking about the things you want to achieve in life. And just slow down for a second and enjoy life. One day you're not going to be here. That's my hardest thing. I'm always on the go. I'm always on the go. And I never get to enjoy what I have. It's like as soon as I make it to whatever I'm trying to achieve, I immediately want to go to the next thing. And I never get to just sit down and enjoy it. And it's hard. It's hard when life is going fast and time doesn't stop. But we got to be intentional. Very intentional when it comes to life. If you don't put in your calendar to sit down and take a break, then you're never going to do it. If you don't put in your calendar that you're going to start a business, you're never going to do it. If you don't put in your calendar that you're going to start the gym, you're never going to do it. Or reading the Bible. Or spending time with family. People make the excuse of, I don't got time to spend time with family. I don't got time to read the Bible. I don't got time to go to church. Lies. You do got time. You're just not intentional. There's other things that you can stop doing. So you can start doing the things that you have to be doing. Or the things that are going to be beneficial to your life. So, and I'm saying it because for a long time, I was putting the excuse that I didn't have time to read the Bible. Guess what? I started putting it in my calendar, and now I read the Bible 3 times a week. You know what I forgot? I've been talking so much that I forgot to put these on it. What is this called? Fast drying medium. I forgot to put this on this. Now it's going to take forever to dry. So I guess it's not too late. I guess I can put it on the next one. You see, life is not perfect. And I'm not going to stress about it. I'm just going to continue with the next thing. I loved my art class when I was in college. I really, really enjoyed it. It was so relaxing. Which, for the ones that don't know, I went to college, to one college, for 3 semesters, and then I dropped out. Why? Because I didn't want to drive anymore. I didn't want to draft anymore. I didn't like the college. I'm not going to say names just because I'm not going to do that. But I didn't like the college. And I decided to drop out and start my business in 2020. And that's exactly what I did. And I don't regret it because I feel like that's what I was meant to do during that time. And then I started my business. And I think a year after my business was running, a year and a half or something like that, I started to think, maybe I should go back to school because I only need like 3 more classes and then I get my diploma. And that's what I did. I went back to school and I finished and I got my associates in arts. So those six months that I was in school were the best 6 months. I really, really enjoyed it. You know what I'm thinking? It's coming out very, let's see. It's coming out very orangey. I don't know if it's gonna focus. Focus. Anyways, it's coming out very orangey. I want to put more yellow, but I'm just gonna continue to paint. And then we'll see. I'm not just painting this to paint it. I actually started reading the Bible, like I was saying, and I started reading Revelations. And I'm not. Why am I so sleepy? And I'm not just like reading the Bible to do this. I generally started reading the Bible before doing this. And that's why I decided to do these paintings about what I was reading. Again, I'm trying to be intentional. I'm not just gonna paint just to paint, even though I like painting and it's fun. But I also want to be intentional with what I'm doing. So this is what it looks like right now. And yes, it went through. So if you're planning on doing this, just know that you need a better method than mine because the tape didn't work. You can see the idea of the tape. I do want to fix it, but I don't want to fix it right now that it's wet. After a lot of errors, mistakes that I've done in my arts and crafts, I've learned to leave it alone when it's messed up until it's dry, until it's good enough for me to touch it. Because right now, if I tried to, let's say, clean this right here, and I go with the rag and clean it like that, it's gonna make it worse. So I'm gonna let it dry and then probably put white paint on top of it, on those edges. I'm not sure how I'm gonna fix that one, but I'm gonna leave it alone. But look at the texture. Can you see that? Look at the texture. That's gonna take a while for it to dry, but it looks so good. And I'm sure after I put the letters, I'm thinking either black or red. What do you guys think? Because this is gonna take a while to dry, so I might post this video before this dries, and then next Thursday just kind of give you guys an update of what it looks like. Honestly, I'm really happy how it turned out. I love the texture. Love the texture and the abstract look. I'm gonna show Trevor right now when he gets home, and then we'll see what he says. I want his opinion on the either black or red on the letters. So we'll see what happens, but I am so in love. I love that one, but I think I love this one more. Which I kind of knew I was going to like this one more just because of the colors. I feel like it's more dramatic and it has texture all over the thing, which on the other one, it has some sort of texture, but it's not so much as this one. So I'm in love. I'm in love. This took a while. Tips if you want to start painting and you don't know how to start. I would say start with acrylic just because this is oil paint, and with the oil paint you need this right here so it dries. It says fast drying medium, so you would need that, plus it's more expensive. And also you need, I actually forgot to buy that when I went to the store because it's been a while since I bought that, but you actually need something to remove the paint from your hands and from your brushes and all of your material and stuff, because since it's oil paint, you can't remove it with water. So I was struggling a little bit. So what I did is you use a paper towel or a rag that you're not gonna use and that you're gonna throw away. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab whatever material that you were using, whatever, I was using this one. So what I did is I cleaned the whole paint off of it until it was completely cleaned. And then I used a little bit of soap, like dish soap, and I cleaned it because dish soap is supposed to be for when you wash the dishes, and of course there's oil on it, so it should work. So it looks pretty clean. Also, all these paper towels that you're gonna use and it's gonna have paint on it, do not leave them inside the house. Put them in a bag and take them to a dumpster, or take them to your bucket outside, your trash bucket or whatever you have, but don't leave it inside the house. Honestly, I've never looked it up, but I learned that when I was in school, so I'm guessing this will catch fire if you have paint on it. Since it's paper, it could catch fire, so do that. What else? So I was gonna say do acrylic. So that one right there is not acrylic. Let me show you. That one right there is not acrylic. It's this home decor chalk. So chalk paint. I did it with chalk paint. It's a little bit more expensive than acrylic, but again, I said this like 5 million times, but start with acrylic. You can start with any brand of acrylic. Of course, the more expensive it is, the best material, the best quality you will have. But if you're just starting, honestly, it doesn't matter. I still feel like acrylic looks pretty good. But yeah, use acrylic. You're able to wash it. And we did the paintings with my friends at the house. We use acrylic paint, and I actually dropped red paint on my chair, and I just grabbed a rag and I put dish detergent or dish soap, and I put it on the seat and I scrubbed it, because with the acrylic you can actually clean. So if you get it on, please stop yawning. Oh, I need to go to sleep. I need to stop. Anyways. What was I saying? Oh, if you get it on your stuff with acrylic, you can actually clean it. And then your brushes, you can clean it on the sink with the water. So it's honestly just easier to manage if you have never used oil paint. So yeah, but I love oil paint. That's my favorite. If you want to try it, you should. They buy the little bitty ones like this in a package. I think it comes in a package of 10 for like $5, I think, at Hobby Lobby. You can try with those, and then you can go to the bigger ones. I used to have a big one like this of oil paint when I was in college, but I right now just got those baby ones that you see. And I'm gonna show you the baby ones. Okay, so this one's the baby one. And then this one's the medium one. And then you got the big one. And then I think they have another one that's bigger than this one. But this is the oil paint. And these are different brands. I just realized that. I think this one's the best brand because this is one of the ones that I got when I was in college. It's one of the ones that the professor recommended. So I think this one's a good brand. It's backwards, but it's called Ultramarine Blue. Let's see, that's not the brand. Light Fastness Blick Artist. I don't know. I need to show him. I'm so Babe! I gotta show you something. My painting.
Huh?
I need a new painting.
You said it was like the fire. What are the two lines?
I'm thinking of putting the letters there for the Bible verse.
I like it. It's cute.
I think it's better than the other one.
You think you like it? Better than the other one?
Yeah. I mean, they both have their unique, like, idea, but...
Yeah. I like it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I love the texture.
Yeah.
I was telling them...
It dries all the way.
I love the texture right there on all of it. Alright, so if you have watched the video until this point, I want to say thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for all my friends that have been constantly telling me, when are you going to upload? When are you going to post a TikTok? I love you guys. Thank you for supporting me, and I will give you guys an update next week. Bye.